Hey guys, it's Spencer, your favorite frugal fashionista. So I'm here today with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I just got back from lunch and I'm still kind of hungry, so what do? Obviously I make a PB&J, so I'm gonna have a little mukbang and eat for you guys. Just kidding, but I will be probably snacking. But today I wanted to talk about, kind of relatedly, how do I travel on the cheap and how do I afford all this different travel all the time? And also, just on a side note, I just found out today that apparently for every 100 grams of peanut butter, there's allowed to be like 30 plus insect fragments, which I don't really know what that means, but I'm not really into that, but I'm still gonna eat this anyway. Okay, so let's go on to the traveling cheap. So, the first tip that I have for traveling cheap all the time is to shop those tickets. So be flexible with your dates. Open up your range of your date search to not only include just the weekends. So obviously it's going to be most expensive to travel on the weekends. So what I like to do is I just like to look along different dates, but also look at different times. So I think I went to Montreal, which is only a $98 round trip from Boston to Montreal. I think I left at like 6 a.m. That was the flight time, and so I had to be at the airport really early. My next tip is to use student discounts. So that was my tip also for fashion finds. So you can use student discounts through like Student Universe. So that is like a deal website that is just for students. So if you are a student, you can use your email and then just find all those different good deals. And then I also like to use Google Flights to kind of track how the flights are in case it's gonna go up or go down. If you want to, you could choose to buy that ticket at that time or just wait, because Google says like, oh, it'll be cheaper like in a day. So just obviously you should wait a day because Google is always right? And then my next tip is to use credit card miles. So I use credit card miles all the time. I'm a big proponent of it. But also you should use frequent flyer miles. So if you fly JetBlue a lot or fly United, whatever, make sure you get part of their program. So I love JetBlue, and perfect for me, JetBlue is based out of Boston, so I get to have JetBlue flights all the time. And they give like little bonuses that if you fly X amount of times, then you get extra miles. So make sure you're like looking for all those different bonuses that you can get, and then you're gonna get free miles, which equates to free travel. And who doesn't like free travel? So you might as well just sign up for those membership programs because they're all free. My next tip is to travel locally. So right now I live in Boston, obviously. If you travel locally, then you can either drive there, so drive to Maine, drive to New Hampshire, Vermont. But if you do travel locally, then you're able to take buses or trains rather than just fly, and having more options means that you'll have cheaper options as well, even if like it's gonna take more time, depending on what your priorities are in life. But I guess if you want to save money, then obviously you're gonna have to pay in terms of time. So I like to sit on the bus a lot when I go to New York. It's way cheaper. You can get like round trip for like, I've gone as cheap as like $12. So if you travel locally, you get all those options. My next is to find cheap housing. So obviously you can have Airbnb, etc., hotels, but if you stay with friends, obviously it's gonna be cheaper because hopefully your friends aren't charging you for rent, because that would suck. But you can stay with them for free. I usually treat my friends to like dinner or something, or I bake them goods to make sure that they feel like, you know, I'm not just freeloading off of them, because that would not be nice, would it? Also, another thing that you could do, my friend likes to call this hoe or homeless, but you can, I don't advise this, but you could just find people off of apps or something and then just stay over for the night. Then you have free housing, right? To each their own, obviously, but that's just too risky for me and I don't want to die, so I wouldn't recommend doing it. And then my last one is just kind of saving money in your daily life so that way you can afford travel. So like I talked about with my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I do like to kind of be stingy on the things that I'm buying every single day. So if I go out to eat, I do look at the prices, obviously, but I kind of think about like, am I actually gonna be full off of this? If not, then maybe I should get something like a little cheaper and then just eat later. Or sometimes I'll pre-game a dinner where I actually eat like a small dinner or like maybe a medium-sized dinner before I actually go to dinner. Just like all those little things add up over time, and so all those little changes can add to a great trip for you. So yeah, I hope you guys like these travel tips. I want to know where you guys want to go next, so that way I can kind of help you and see what is the best way, the cheapest way for you to get there. Probably not the best way. The best way is going to be like first class flights, but I can help you maybe find a cheaper flight or cheaper train ride or kind of the best option for you. So let me know in the comments. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!